Yo, what's up, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT King of America. Welcome to day 1880 of Diabetes and I, the daily vlog series that I do to show y'all how I combat this type 2 diabetes with the 1-2, you feel me? Yo, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and check out the other videos that we have here on the channel, such as my product reviews, my how-to videos for YouTubers, my TV and movie reviews, my reactions, my shorts, my live streams, my daily vlogs that you're watching right now, and last but not least, my art video series, the GOAT 1408 TV. Shout outs to the members of the live chat crew. Most notable members includes Every Gavaga the Greek Goddess, Sexy Trees 1408, Queen Candace, Micah Marshall, Life's a Magical Journey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, and last but not least, my sis, the big sis of YouTube, Latanya Porter. Special consideration to my bro Johnny Quest Gaming, who co-hosts the Nerd Strip Club with me. If you ain't checked out our channel yet, what you waiting on? Go do that there, go do that there, alright? And also shout outs to the members of the 1408, which includes Life's Magical Journey and my bro Johnny Quest Gaming. Of course, y'all know their names. I just mentioned them. If you yourself would like to be a member of the 1408 membership, all you gotta do is check out the membership video, see which tier works for you, and make it do what it do from there. You dig? And also, if any of those tiers, if you want to support in other type of ways, Slim Jim Longfoot and other type of ways, check out the links in the description below, which includes the books I've written, the books I've drawn, the merchandise that I have, and last but not least, my sister's cash app on behalf of my awesome niece Paris, who was shot on the 2nd of February back in 2022. Hashtag Paris Strong, hashtag Prayers for Paris, whether that's FOR or the number 4, Paris with 2 R's, y'all. With that being said, this has definitely been a week to remember. This ASKformations April has been amazing. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in it, you know what I'm saying? If you already know that it's on the way, then you know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. You feel me? Today is April the 26th. It is the 26th of April 2025. It's Saturday. Ooh. It's Saturday, the 26th of April 2025. Shout outs to T-Boz. Happy birthday to T-Boz, who of course is 1/3 of the legendary R&B hip-hop group TLC that was based down here in the ATL. She is 55 today, y'all. That is crazy. She is 55 today. Shout outs to her. She is a sickle cell warrior, and of course, you know, her birthday is today, as I just said, which happened to be the day after her group mate Lisa Nicole Lopez passed on this date 23 years ago, in the year 2002. Not on this date, but yesterday's date, on April the 25th, 2002, at the young age of 30. Rest in peace once again to Left Eye, you know, who passed on yesterday's date 23 years ago. And once again, happy birthday to T-Boz, you know what I'm saying, 1/3 of that legendary group TLC. You know, most definitely. Yeah, so it's Saturday today, y'all. It's Saturday. We here to make it do what it do and does what it does out here, you know what I'm saying, in this camp. That don't sound right though. Is she? Oh yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. Man, that is crazy. Time is fast. Cause I just thought about it. Cause Left Eye would have been 54 next month. Yeah. So yeah. So dang. T-Boz 55, because I had just saw that, you know, this morning, because I remember, because, you know, when Left Eye had died, everybody was like, oh man, you know what I'm saying, and T-Boz birthday today, you know, it was the day before T-Boz birthday. So, but dang, yeah, so, man, time is booking, man. Time is booking, because Left Eye was only 30 when she died, man. That's crazy. Her little sister done got almost twice as old as her, but if y'all seen Left Eye sister, if you never seen Left Eye sister, go see her. She is pretty much Left Eye's twin. She's 2 years younger than Left Eye, which means that she is, I think, now 50. I think she's over 50 now, but the girl still like she 20 something. So that is crazy. Those genes was wild. So when you look at her sister, you can just about see that Left Eye would have still been looking the same, 20 plus years later. You feel me? Because her sister still look like she 20 something. You feel me? So that's crazy. But yeah, man, rest in peace to Left Eye, man. And happy birthday to T-Boss today. Happy birthday to everybody who's celebrating their birthday today. All y'all Tauruses out there, you know what I'm saying, in these streets, you know what I'm saying. Another horned animal, just like the goat. You see my goat horn on my chest right there. Where it on my chest right there. You see the goat up there. You dig that part. So I still got we still out here just on this most amazing high from yesterday, from of course doing yesterday's daily vlog, doing day 1879, doing yesterday's live stream for live in 2025, which was day 115, and doing the live stream last night for episode 25 of Indie Comics Review, which was amazing, freaking amazing. And then right after we got off of that, we did another live stream celebrating us hitting 4K subscribers, 4K citizens of the GOAT Nation last night, baby. So with that being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all on today because I gotta go through all them shout outs right there, just shouting out all y'all amazing people who decided to click subscribe, because you ain't have to click subscribe. You can watch a video on here and never click subscribe. You feel me? I mean, there are a lot of people who watch videos on YouTube and never subscribe to channels. So you know what I'm saying, but the fact that you clicked on my subscribe because you want to see more content from your boy, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And trust and believe, more content, of course, is coming. Because, of course, the content we do every day, of course, is our daily vlogs. I do my daily vlog series every day since March the 4th, 2020. And I also do, this year, doing my daily live stream podcast every day in the year 2025. We'll be live every day in the year 2025, all year long, from day 1 to today, which will be day 116, all the way to day 365 on New Year's Eve 2025. You feel me? If God permits us to make it to that day, because yesterday, 6 months ago, I got hit by a dump truck. Almost might not have been here, if things had went different. So I am thankful, I am blessed and highly favored, and I want everybody around me to be the same, because we are here to manifest greatness, man. Manifest greatness on the spiritual level, manifest greatness on the emotional level, manifest greatness on the mental level, manifest greatness on the physical level, and manifest greatness on the financial level. That's how we getting down with the get down. And you know what I'm saying? And so anybody who would like to be a member of the 1408 here on the channel, we got a baby goat 99-cent tier level. So if you want to just join the 1408, see what it's all about, you can see it from there, see what's happening from there. I'm adding stuff each and every day, as far as, well, not each and every day, but I'm adding videos for all of my channel members. If you're above baby goat, then you already know you get to see a lot more in the membership. But for those who are baby goats, you're gonna have some things as well, such as, of course, my emojis, the emojis that you get to use on the channel. And I want to do a whole bunch more, with my 1408, most definitely. And not to not include my citizens who are not part of the 1408 membership, because there will be things for y'all as well, such as the free art party that will be coming when we hit 5K subscribers. So continue to share the channel out, as we get closer to 5K, and I can't wait to do the 5K party with y'all, man. I'm ready for that. I'm stoked for that. Whenever we hit 5K, we doing it. So y'all get ready. You know what I'm saying? We hit 5K, get over that 5K, get over, you know, that little hump where, you know, things fluctuate, go up and down, and then we gonna do that 5K party, because I've been talking about that 5K party for years, you dig? I've been talking about that 5K party for years, and last night was freaking amazing. The 4K, you know, celebration was amazing. You know what I'm saying? I call it celebration. It was a celebration, but it wasn't necessarily a party, because, you know, it was a free art party. So, breathe. But yeah, but we out here. I just got through checking my blood sugar, y'all. I check my blood sugar at least once a day, at the most 3 times a day, before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get down with the get down in terms of checking my blood sugar, and, you know what I'm saying, staying on top of it. You know what I'm saying? I just like to stay on top of my stuff, because I remember what I went through in the year 2020 and how I found out that I had type 2 diabetes, you know what I'm saying? And that, of course, you know, forced me to finally prioritize my health as I should have been doing all my life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was doing it well when I was younger, but, you know what I'm saying, like, when you get older and, you know, you just eat what you want to eat, and, you know what I'm saying, you just wasn't prioritizing your health as much as you should have, especially when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, depressive stages, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying, and then, you know, when you start losing people in your life, you know what I'm saying, it changes the whole dynamic and your whole thought process, and this, that, and the third. So I understand. Like, shout out to my friend Mahogany, whose birthday was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? She had a loss, you know what I'm saying, a couple of years ago. Now, dang, it's been a couple of years now, and that's been a tough pill to swallow. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs out to my friends from high school, Vaughn and Victoria, who just lost their mom on the 22nd. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's definitely, you know, a pill to swallow. And, you know what I'm saying? And thankfully, throughout time, you know what I'm saying, I can't say that, you know what I'm saying, time, I truly can't say time heals all wounds. Time just gives you different ways to manage, you know what I'm saying, your wounds, you know what I'm saying, especially if it's still an open wound, you feel me, you know what I'm saying. But, you know, some wounds, of course, obviously do heal up, but, you know what I'm saying, if it was a bad enough wound, then you gonna see a scab, and you gonna see that reminder as to, oh, what happened to you. Just like I see the reminder on my knee right here from, you know, a wound that I got when I was a kid, when I was like 10, 11 years old, and I still see that mark from, you know, on my knee from, you know, that incident. So, you know what I'm saying? So, crazy. But anyways, I'm not about to talk y'all head off today. At least right now I'm not. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the shout out. Hey, shout out. Hey. It's time for the shout outs, baby. It's time for the shout outs, baby. Yeah, I ain't even been to sleep, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Your boy, it's time for me to go to sleep, you feel me? It's time for me to go to sleep, man. Alright, y'all. Let's see. In these YouTube streets, let's see what was going on in these YouTube streets. Let's see. Going to the live. And we are going to go to the 4K celebration, which occurred last night. The 4K celebration. Let's see what was happening on that there. In the regular comment section, we got Mojo Avenue. Mojo Avenue said, hey, she said, congratulations, Slim. She said, congratulations and thank you so much. Most definitely. I appreciate that. Mojo Avenue, y'all, she is a content viewer. She currently has 9 subscribers on her channel. Her channel has been around since November the 21st, 2013. Well, I should say her YouTube, her YouTube channel. She's just a content viewer though, y'all. She don't have any, she don't have no actual videos on her channel, but you know, she got her playlist that she created, and you know what I'm saying, and, hey, if you if you're a content viewer, you know what I'm saying, you most definitely most likely have a playlist, you know what I'm saying, especially if you've been a content viewer for a good little minute. So shout out to Mojo Avenue, y'all. She is awesome. Mojo Avenue is awesome. And I just realized she got 9 subscribers. Well, you know what? I'm about to be her 10th subscriber. And now she is now in the in the double digits now. You feel me? She in the double digits now. I'm her 10th subscriber now. Hey, that part. You feel me? So one day when she do make some content, you know what I'm saying, I will be like, hey, there go Mojo with the content. Hey, you dig? That part. Let's see who was here for the 4K celebration, y'all. Let's see who was in the building. We had Hassan Tahir Show was in the building. Estrella Garcia was in the house. Junan 2005 Productions Backup Channel was in the building. Sweet Juices After Leisure Life was in the house. Latanya Walker was in the building. Who else was in the building? Let's see. Miss Do It Yourself was in the house. Allison Mapp was in the building. Conscious Business Services and Opportunities was in the house. Who else was in the building? Shout out, and also shout outs for that $4. Most definitely shout outs on that right there. Charlene Hill, the most healing Charlene Hill, on her secondary page. Conscious Business Services and Opportunities. All Things Key Nicole was in the building. Detox My Life with T Nicole was in the building. That part. Yeah, we're going. She slide through today. We're gonna talk about that centers. You did. Who else was in the building? Els Endeavors was in the building. Shout outs to Els Endeavors for sliding through. Shout outs to looking. Trying to go back. Let me go back. Valentine Naviles Jr. was in the building. Shout out to VA Jr. for sliding through. Who else was in the building? Who else was in the building? Who else was in the building? Okay, hold on. Scrolling down, excuse me, scrolling down. Scrolling. Who else was in the building? Miss Key Kitchen and More was in the building. Shout outs to Miss Key Kitchen and More for sliding through. Luciana Success was in the building. Shout outs to Queen Champion herself for the Champion Nation. Ismar Vella was in the building. Estrella Garcia. Black girls getting their shift together. And hold on, and that was it. That was everybody who was in the building right there. Hey, shout outs to all y'all for sliding through. Most definitely for sliding through, y'all. I appreciate y'all, most amazing people, for being up in the building yesterday, helping me celebrate that right there, that 4K. You dig? Most definitely. And now we got in the building, who else? Let's see, not in the building, but we're going to now episode 25 of Indie Comics Review, seeing who was over here on that. Dang, I can't click on it right now. Crap, I can't click on it right now. Dang it, I should have been able to click on it. Why I can't click on it? That sucks. Hold on for a second, let me see if I can do it this way. Let's see. It's not showing up yet. That's crazy. The 4K showing up now, but that one ain't showing up. Ain't that crazy? And plus it say, I don't know why it ain't showing up yet. Well, I guess we'll just have to check for it tomorrow. We're gonna check for Indie Comics Review tomorrow, and shout out everybody who was on that tomorrow, y'all. So forgive me, y'all, for those who was here for Indie Comics Review episode 25. We're gonna click on. We're gonna be able to check it out tomorrow. Shout outs once again to Moon the Storyteller for sliding through. I know Johnny Quest Gaming was in the building, and my big sister YouTube Latanya Porter was in the building on that one. But that's all I can remember at the moment. Let's see who was here for live in 2025, day 115, y'all. Let's see who was in the building on that. In the comment section, nobody was in the comment section. In the live, we had in the live chat replay, we had who was in the building. We had We had Angel Light Over Darkness 33 was in the building. Life with T76 was in the building. Estrella Garcia. Who else was in the building? Ismar Vega was in the house. Luciana Success was in the building. Who else was in the building? And Latanya Porter, All Things Key Nicole was in the building. And last but not least, Latanya Porter was in the building. Shout outs to Big Sis at YouTube for sliding through. Shout outs for all y'all sliding through on that one right there, most definitely. On day 115 of Live in 2025. Speaking of, let me go ahead and set up today's live stream, Live in 2025, day 116. Let me go ahead and have this set up already. You know what I'm saying? So when we get ready to do that there, Live in 2025, 116, hashtag live, public, make that public, schedule for later. It's going to be on the 26th, which is today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hate I gotta do it again. I don't know why it don't act right the first time. I thought they probably corrected that little bug, but they did not. And so there we go, enable, and yeah, that part was the advanced settings. Yeah, we good on that. Yeah, we good on that. And next, done and done. And so there we go. That's set up, ready for, you know what I'm saying, to do that there. And let's see. Now we go to shorts. What shorts did we drop yesterday, y'all? Let's see. Of course, I dropped was the Africa thing yesterday. Let's see. No, that was on the 24th. So that was on the 24th. This one right here, the free art party and 5K subs. Let me see if that was dropped yesterday. No, that was the day before. Let's see. The short that I did for my cousin. Happy birthday to my little cousin Nina. We had somebody by the name of With Expectancy, currently with 10 subscribers. They said beautiful. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. You know what I'm saying, for acknowledging that there. Shout outs once again to my cousin Nina, whose birthday was yesterday. With Expectancy has had their channel since June 30th, 2021. They are a content supporter / viewer. They don't have any content on their channel, but you know what I'm saying, they are those are your people who are extremely important, y'all, because they view your content. You dig? Most definitely. So that's all from that short right there. I got the short that I did with Lisa Lopez. We got someone by the name of Willette Gilbreath. She said, when destiny drive you, blessed is the pure in heart, they shall see God forever loved. And on that, I say that part. I appreciate that comment right there. Willette currently has 31 subscribers with 13 videos, y'all. Her channel's been around since April 14th, 2017, currently with 2,511 views, and she has some shorts on her channel, most definitely. First one that I got, that I see right here, checking it out right now, she got the happy music playing. Blessings to you. Most definitely appreciate that. Appreciate you sliding through, you know what I'm saying, and checking out the short right there. Most definitely appreciate that. Let's see, the short that I showcased why we reached 1 million views, y'all, yesterday. Nobody commented on that there. Let's see, the joint that I did with the baby, with the baby's inner thoughts. Let's see, we got in the thing it says looks like a doll. Somebody, that's what the Dia Scott said. Dia Scott, who currently has 12.4K subscribers, y'all. Hey, doing her thing. Channel been around since July 18th, 2013, with 96,282 views. Most definitely appreciate that comment right there. Most definitely appreciate that comment right there. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so thank you so much for commenting. I shouted you out. You out on day 1880 of my daily vlog series. So most definitely appreciate that there. Let's see who else coming in. We got Sydney Gill coming in. He just figured out what that noise was. He was literally being made, and that sound is his whole life. I know, right? That part on that tip. Let's see who else coming in on that. We got the baby looks like a doll. That's what Grace said. Grace, who has 5 subscribers, most definitely. Latanya Walker said, "LOL, get your wife." What's it? Get your wife, bro. LOL, poor baby. Hey, shout out to Latanya Walker, y'all, who currently has 1.2K subscribers. She got 1,200 subscribers, y'all. She at 1,200, y'all. Yo, shout out to Latanya Walker, man. She has been moving these past few months since she started her channel back in January. She now is at 1,200 subscribers. She just hit 1K the other day. She is moving, y'all. She is moving for real, though. Let's see. Shia said, "Get your wife, bro." Hey, that part, you feel me? Someone, Terrell Malone said that baby doesn't even look real. The dog prototype so cute. I know, right? That part. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, Booming Baby said 50 times now I watched this. Mom just deep down somewhere. hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, when you get that right there, that is so appreciative right there. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? It'll have you just watching it for real, though. Darnell Watson said that baby has a serious look like, damn. You feel me? Darnell Watson also said the baby, so is her. I thought it was a lawnmower this whole time. You know what I'm saying? That part. You feel me? That part. Let's see who else coming in. Mercedes-Benz Bentley Range Rover said baby is so calm, so no crying. Mom seems like she hasn't had a decent night's sleep for months. I know, right? Barbarella McClure said this kid's cute. Hey, that part. CNG Gaming said third time I've seen this in 15 minutes on different channels. Hey, that part. You feel me? Somebody else said Joanne Scott said funny but solution. Let the baby sleep in his crib. She's tired. Snoring isn't done by accident. She stops breathing due to sleep deprivation. Cute video though. Bless y'all. No, bro. Put baby somewhere else. That part. You feel me? That part. And yeah, this video was popular because I seen it several different places on Instagram. So, you know, but it was my comment that I put on this video, you know what I'm saying, that was on the video that I first saw on Instagram. Well, I explained all that last night. So y'all want to get the whole explanation, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna have to check out one of the videos yesterday. I think it was the 4K celebration video where I talked about the whole spiel on that tip. So you know what I'm saying. But let's see who else made a comment. On this one right here? Someone said great content as always. This is Marietta Annabella said great content as always. I need some advice. I have a Safe Pal wallet with USDT and I have a seed phrase: air, carpet, Target, dish, off, jeans, toilet, sweet. What how can I transfer them to Binance? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what's going on right there. Simonja King said had the laughing face emojis, you know, with the teardrop coming down, with the sweat drop coming down. You dig? And Queen Icon said LOL. Her name is Kalai. She currently has 1.7K subscribers. She has okay. All right, all right. There we go. And so that was it. I believe that was everybody on there. And there we go. That was everybody on that joint. That was the one that was uploaded yesterday, you know, with the Look Who's Talking voiceover, so to speak. Shout out to Bruce Willis. You feel me? So that was a little bit of something on that tip there. And now we got the Artist 411 that I did. The Artist 411 that I did. We got Latanya Porter saying, "Hey, bro, what's happening? Sis, what it do? Hey, that part on that tip there." And let's see. I think we're done with the shorts. I got one short that's sitting waiting. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait to hit that one out. I gotta see what is all looking like. You know what I'm saying? If it okay, it's still talking about ad suitability. I can understand that because you know what I'm saying. But it's all gravy though, because it's still gonna get put out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I say claim your victory now. You feel me? Claim your victory now. That's what I call it. Claim. You know what I'm saying? Claim your victory. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand when y'all see it. That part. But yeah. So now we got yesterday's daily vlog. Day 1879, which has no comments on it. No comments on the daily vlog. And no comments on the daily vlog. And who was here? We had Estrella Garcia was in the building. Junior 2005 Productions backup channel was in the building. Who else was in the building? Life with T76 was in the building. Michael was in the building, and that was it. And I appreciate y'all most amazing people for sliding through. And that is a wrap on that 1880, y'all. As I said yesterday, I told y'all that I grew up knowing about one person in particular being born in the year 1880, which fascinated me because, you know, 1880 of course is 100 years before my birth. And so on day 1880 we will speak on this most amazing woman who defied all the odds on when it comes to learning how to just do the things that we all do, you know, learning how to talk, learning how to communicate, learning how to read, learning how to write, without being able to do any, you know, of those things from birth, pretty much, not being able to see or hear. Her name was Helen Keller, and she, of course, you know, I'm sure that most of y'all know that name, because as I just mentioned, she was born without the ability to be able to see and hear. And she was born in the year 1880. I know she died, I believe, in the 60s. Let me look that up real quick because I want to, you know, be factual on that. You know what I'm saying? But shout outs to Helen Keller, who definitely, you know what I'm saying, did amazing things in her life. And yet she died very, well, to y'all might not be recent, but to me in my head is recent. You know what I'm saying? She was born in the year 1880. She was born in 1880, and she died she was born June 27th, 1880, and she died June the 1st, 1968. So she was nearly 90 years old when she died. She was almost 88 years old when she died. 1968, just think she lived. She was a whole grown woman. She was older than Martin Luther King's dad, and she died the same year Martin Luther King Jr. did. You know what I'm saying? She died the same year that he died, just almost 2 months after his death. Helen Keller, as I just mentioned, y'all, she of course was well, she wasn't born, she wasn't born not being able to see and hear, but she had an illness at the age of 19 months, so just over a year old, she had an illness which is how she lost her sight and her hearing. So she was not born, she was born with the ability to see and hear, but after the age of 1 and 19 months old to be exact, she had an illness that took away her sight and her hearing. So, you know what I'm saying, before she had a chance to really be able to comprehend, you know what I'm saying, the world around her, you know, she had lost those senses. And so Thankfully, her teacher, yes, Ann Sullivan, who was probably one of the most amazing women ever, to be able to teach her, how to do those things. And she was an American author. Helen Keller was. She graduated cum laude from Radcliffe College in 1904. And of course, as I mentioned, she became a renowned author and speaker, advocating for the communities of the hearing and vision impaired, blind and deaf. But we like to do the other words now, vision impaired, hearing impaired. I don't know why. I mean, blind and deaf isn't an insult unless you're saying it like, oh, it's crazy stuff like that. But most definitely. So I guess she died at the age of 87. Like, she died weeks before her 88th birthday. And she lived a good long while. That's just like somebody who is my age, dying in the year 2068. You feel me? So we still got a long ways to go. We at least got what we got. We got 40 more years, 43 more years left in us to make it to that age. Hopefully, we can make it to 2080. So we gonna see. That would have been amazing if she had made it to 1980. You feel me? But she was in the lifetime of my parents and the lifetime of my sister. So she did pretty daggone good. She lived a good little minute. So shout outs once again to Helen Keller, y'all. And to read and to speak on other stuff that happened in the year 1880. In the year 1880, witnessed significant events, including the U.S. presidential election where James Garfield defeated Winfield Hancock, the founding of the University of Southern California, and the mussel skull tragedy in California, which I never heard of, I ain't gonna lie. Globally, the decade saw the first payphone service, the arrival of the Statue of Liberty in New York Harbor, and the development of Coca-Cola. So with that, that's talking about the decade. Yeah, we know what happened in the decade, but I'm talking about the year though, because I know Coca-Cola is 1886. That part we know, or that part. But anywho's, so that's it. That's all we got to talk about as far as the 1880 goes. Tune in tomorrow to find out what happened in 1881 on day 1881 of the daily vlog series, Diabetes and Not. Once again, stay blessed up. The goal this year, y'all, is to thrive in 2025 as we are on day 26 of ASKformations, April, on this 116th day of 2025. We in here, baby. We in here. Let's keep on getting it. Let's continue to manifest greatness, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great. Can you do that for your boy? Can you do that for your boy? I know you can. Let's go. Video, playlist. Watch them all, alright? One love.